New Jersey as well, man. My boy CNED. Okay, Simon. CNED versus CNED. A lot of things with New Jersey, bro. I love it. Looking good, looking good. Okay, FUT pick Lotus, EDG select the bind and then decider. It's a good map for both teams. Sunset. And the pressure on the G is high, my friends.
They want a taste of that themselves.
Yo,
again.
this matchup.
FUT was stacking up over towards C.
Legendary, dude.
And it looks like they're playing A towards a bit of a retake setup. Both teams playing a breach. Seeing Cracks hold the fault line.
Kankan has been looking good on the neon.
Full stick, nothing to push that away as well.
Smoggy playing Clove, increasing.
Backside fight with Kankang already in that spot and position.
EDG love to get aggressive on these Lotus post plants.
Let's see if they got anything clear in the one-way fault line. And the paranoia, right clicks, a bit of panic settling in. Chichu trying to cover it just over the shoulder as well. Kankang still alive. It's off to the side here, making sure that he can hold this one back, but already getting overwhelmed and swarmed by the FUT players with that front side control. And they've taken out almost everybody. Smoggy, last one to be alive here, and Crack sticking at the fuse.
Ooh, Smoggy! Damn, bro!
That's a lead by Smoggy, and what an opener that this EDG team needed.
Great play there towards
Man, it was looking good for FUT, dude.
Damage on the first try of going at things. Both of those players super weak. It made the frenzy very useful in that spot. Nice Red Bull clutch that Smoggy pulls out.
I thought he was going to die there, man.
Like you said, very needed. Other than that, their post-plant aggression didn't really work. It looked like FUT's coordination on the...
Cemented, but already you've seen a fast pivot and EDG just trying to play off of that. A lot of util being used. EDG barely.
EDG.
Stunned still, applying, and he's able to trade out these kills. Kill trip played off of this guy is electric right now. EDG, anchoring player, stalwart defender. And EDG now going to be licking their wounds, I think, looking for options and ways back into this round.
Already I can tell that FUT have been watching the VODs. That aftershock comes out from Simon every time, and EDG made sure his trips did not get broken by it. That was massive.
And now FUT just hold, waiting for it. And a contact reclear is called here by FUT. Had a captain just holding the one line. EDG.
He's got a good idea.
Very good idea. Just sees the jiggle as well, but already gives it up, doesn't he? Spoiler, and already stands up, gliding forwards. Kankang can't follow up. Out from Mound, ducking, weaving, dodging EDG with the two before the trade comes through. Still, two left to stand here for FUT. That does give them chances and opportunities, but they want to make their way back over towards A now. EDG. Chichu didn't give up that position earlier, so just holding on to that A control for most of the round gives them that option.
It's a nice call. Coming back over to Chichu, who's inserted there. Mr. Fallen might have an opportunity. Shut down.
Yeah, crosshair placement just wasn't quite there, already adjusting.
And that should secure the round up.
Yeah.
We'll have to be keeping an eye on these kind of mid-round calls that are going on for EDG. I feel like a lot of the time things are extremely hectic in the EDG camp, especially since they've decided to bench Haodong, put him into the sixth man assistant coach kind of vibe, and bring nobody in to make a lot of the calls for them.
Max is trying to make a go at this.
But it's nice that they kept him on the thing, you know?
Probably needs as
I
well.
love Haodong.
Yeah, he really does. He's got no money.
I gotta say, buddy.
The rest of his team does, so.
Yeah, man, now it's time. I wanna see CNED versus Kankan both without, dude.
Push it back.
Yeah, I mean, they have both. Okay. Unscoped as well. That is so damn dangerous, nearsighted just by the Prowler. Was not broken up by EDG. It gives it full sight over towards the C mound angle. Door's going to be even opened here, not even contested, at least with that Nightfall. Scatters its way across. There's no follow-up, though, with the wall in their face and the haunt. And the paranoia. Plenty more where that came from. EDG, Ghana, and gain that access into the C side. The question is, are they going to come out unscathed? They need to get this plant down. Plenty of shots and opportunities handed to CNED, but he's not quite grasping any of them. Damage done to Smoggy. Not quite the kill he was looking for, though. Still has the Blade Storm, so the retake potential is there.
That was a hit.
Yeah, hit like...
making a decent go of it. Teams grouped up now. 5 versus 5 onto the retake. Backside control. Aim to be held. Kankang. It's an off angle. Just down onto the ramp as well, but he needs to land it. Shot down with the rest of his team.
They got destroyed, man.
It's Led just firing through and followed through with the kills. Beautiful work by EDG.
4-1.
Map control, but they also didn't back off over to Mound, which means It's massively important that you stand your ground, hold crossfires with each other, and hit these important shots. That's a really crucial one to take down CNED, who had knives online. And this is putting EDG...
It's a weaker buy by FUT.
Yeah, the attack side operator is now coming out as well. Kankang picking that up. They tend to play a lot slower when Kankang is AWPing.
FUT just trying to abuse the fact that there's no Sentinel on the side of EDG, but Smoggy will happily fulfill that role, even just with the raw aim and gunfire. I mean, listen, there's always danger. The sheriffs are in the hands of these FUT players. They're demons with it, but it's all cleaned up. Safe pair of hands of Smoggy.
It's pretty nice for the next round. You don't have Breach Ult, Clovault online. Smoggy can go really deep off the back of it.
The last two players as well. Caught off into the corner.
What? What is happening, dude?
He's giving it the lifeline and a chance, an opportunity that it's just opened pride.
Oh my god. Can we... Oh, yeah,
to his name, it's a 1v1, isolated down in the blink of an eye.
Oh my
Expecting
god.
already the cross up from Smoggy, the pre-fire, no. But my god, did it get dangerous?
It did, man.
There's just a taster of what this match might end up devolving into.
Listen, man, I said it could get dangerous and they got the sheriffs in their hands.
It's absolutely bonkers what these players are able to do with light weaponry.
Man, he was low,
I mean,
bro.
the first shot is labored, but onto Nobody and onto Simon.
That's insane. That's insane.
Clean. If Ada Captain hadn't let face first into the aftershock there, they actually could have had a 2v1. Maybe secured the round.
Timeout.
Not over-investing into some of these fights. Seen it again. Operator already being just accosted off onto the corner. Stun already connecting. Seen it just trying to get the hell out of there. VCT.
Nice.
He does cover it. Like you were mentioning, Josh, as well, that rolling retreat, they're just backing away. Now the rolling thunder of itself cracks. He lets it loose, lets it rip now. Everybody pushed up back into the corner, but cosmetic stuns is the nature of this game sometimes. Smoggy not dead yet. Back into the fight, but falling from the side, instantly traded once more. The pause, scattering, running away. EDG, they want to try and make their mark. Moves over towards the A side. CNED, he's fast onto it, but players up into his face as well. Up and down the ropes, they're making this one dangerous and awkward. CNED's lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Bit of calm for once in the middle of the round. FUT sure to play this one together. Holding just in case. Flank possibilities, but a contact peek, doubled up, not quite ready for it. Seen it again, missing the
How no one died?
Many opportunities now that he has missed. 2v3, EDG, smoke in their face. Chichu could cross this one up as well. And for FUT, the pressure's on them to try and push past this one without a captain low. Haunt not seeing too much, jumping peak, swing is there. EDG finally, but Chichu contains 1v1 and a tap. Issue is forced Chichu though, ice cold, backs away.
Time.
Is not playing towards this one, and there's a 1 round out.
Yo,
Beautiful work
that's
once
beautiful
more.
indeed, my
4-piece
friend.
to finish and
Pichu.
wrap it up.
Yo,
Immaculately
6-1.
played clutch there by Chichu. He really...
This yellow line, man.
all of
I
the
think it would
info
look good,
knew
better if it was
exactly
red.
that EDG was just going to be tapping on that first one. There were so many missed opportunities there, though, from both teams. I'm talking about the form of the players and seeing which team's sharp. There were so many spots in that where there was missed opportunities. CNED probably should have died way earlier on if we're going to look at... CNED tries to get value again.
And this time will succeed. Pluck Smoggy out of the picture nice and easy.
And a wallbang through onto Simon there as well. Yeah. Look at the health, 15.
Unfortunate not to get a collat. But that is exactly what FUT were looking for, honestly. The first kills have not really been going their way. Prowler again in the face with the op shot fired off. They now know exactly where CNED is. Kankang sport up, shoot up. They spy the trap, fall in a bit of danger. The paranoia is good though with that connection after stroke. He's going to be dodged. He needs some help from the rest of his team.
Okay, Mr. Fallon.
He's just swatted away. Kankang does not stand a chance, but Simon quick on the next approach. We'll trade it, slowing it down. Patience has to be played now because it's still a 2 versus 4 for EDG. Risks might need to be taken for any chance of them winning this. Pre-fires onto the corner, 2 players into the pit, just holding it.
Oh my god.
Chichu trying to take that. What is that?
What's that on? What's that on?
EDG barely puts him to rest. Simon, 15 health left, tagged up by the cam.
Okay, man. Finally a round for FUT.
Finally going to be able to get another one. Jump spot. Does he hear this? Pre-aims? Nobody though. Already crossed up onto the
That's
spot.
insane, CNED.
This time CNED is starting to hit.
So good.
He's going to reinforce this site up. Still has a snake bite in his back pocket. Smokes are up as well. Orb up to respond. Fault line though. There's no molly at the feet, so EDG are going to be able to get into this one essentially for free. It's all about whether or not you can get this plant down. Still, Simon, not just a tap, a full stick, doesn't want to try and bait out any of that util, and there's nothing used as a response. No spam on the side of FUT.
No spam, I think, because they're worried about EDG pushing Waterfall. Like I said, they do that all the time in China.
Smokes placed, propped up. Kang. This one going to be dissipating though, does need to be worried about it. Retaking with the op, never quite ideal. Kang. First casualty, Chicho's there, right through the wall. EDG is frying, farming, Cloudburst to try and get them into the site. And the last player left is Simon, overwhelmed. Too many targets to really overcome.
Timeout.
Just for the middle, uncenter piece of the choke point. Fault line slows them down. TP through the back again, up and around with the updraft. CNED barely alive here, still blinded up. Inside the Cloudburst, wants to play inside of it. Chicho running and gunning. Reign Supreme wins out the day. Cracks, you are hard committed into this spot, son, and there is really no escape. But the captain will help him out. Shot from the side of the
Never mind, bro.
He can't be denied. FUT just absolutely smashed them into dust.
Can we have a look at the stage? Did CNED just jump into Krax's chair for a moment there?
What happened there?
Possess his body, take him over. What are those two upshots? Coming out from a player that I've only ever seen with a rifle in hand. That's nasty. Krax was completely stuck. The door had not been pre-fired, so he was trying to use a classic to get through it. He's like,
Yo, it's not CNED, man. That was CNED there because of the ski.
He decided to turn, stand, and fight.
Didn't even realize it was Krax.
Have a lot of ults to make usage of. Nightfall, primed and ready, finally let loose. Fallen drops the smoke. CNED anti-synergy almost, but the Blade Storm now the stuns connecting up. This is chaos and anarchy occurring up.
Oh my God,
Kang hunting them all down. Finally put
Rolling Thunder.
a stop to all of it. Rolling Thunder does not deny the plan. Might be able to get at least put back into it. Nobody tucked to the corner, tight and close, and they still can't remove him. With the upgrade occurred. Finally, a trade online. EDG though, no effect will reveal everybody's position into the 3v2, and with the fight isolated now to 2v2. In through tree, Smoggy out wide, and what an adjustment it is.
Great half, bro. 84.
This guy is about to be
What did this beast I did?
either a world of hurt. Might just win the round for them single-handedly. He's the one who's got to try
Three
to
on the
put this one
flank.
down already.
Oh,
Early fight taken.
big trouble.
Almost lost out. Kang drops him down to at least 11. A slight touch.
He's alive!
Dodges the bullets. This guy's
Neo.
in the pen.
Oh,
He's going to be
he's
spotted and finally rooted out. So there's our first kill advantage. EDG, maybe something to work with. Door again, opened wide. Molly's a little bit delayed.
Man, EDG is looking good, bro.
EDG are winning this one with a massive player advantage. Mr. Fallen and CNED to do the most here, leaving it just down to Fallen. And now overwhelmed at the back. Knife.
Oh man, he really won that knife, dude.
Scrappy. Aftershock's there, takes a good timing with it right as the wall was going down. So FUT actually don't get any of that space, but on the opposite side of the map, that Smoggy gone taken out.
I mean, that's through a smoke, surely.
Not too sure, but a decision's now made here. Onto that 50-second mark.
They will definitely check here, right?
Onto the corner, Neurofeft. If they wait this one out, they will spot him. Paranoia is going to be forced as a result. Chichu knowing he can't play there, repositions, backs away. EDG are split up though. They can't hard anchor onto this side, and with that util saved into the back pocket, rainy day. It's called for. FUT starting to barrel their way through and over onto the seaside, but they made it quite obvious at this point. 30 seconds now. EDG getting some bodies into the fray, into the fight, but it's still
just something they lost, man.
Krax is not pushed back from that plant. Getting themselves into it. Flash to at least get Chichu and playing inside. Cam up into his face. Can land.
Go save.
Time.
No?
CNED dropping him. Full control towards the back of the site. Need a miracle from EDG. You need mistakes from FUT. Stun into the back. There's no swing attempt off of the back of this here. Almost lining up for some sort of potential from nobody.
Finally out in the hands of Kankan.
This is a beautiful takeaway.
What?
To kill.
What?
He's getting away with
Yo, no one died. How?
Well, he opted
Finally,
into
man.
using the ult to get back into the fight.
CNED 2 HP.
CNED's got 2 health. What a whiff from him after he's been playing so well this map.
Yeah, real scrappy.
Oh, they know he's there.
Oh, what are you
Nice
doing,
cue, given away
kid?
by the cage, and Simon gives up his life. This is all over the place at this point here, but FUT are still in that driving seat despite the damage done.
Nightfall for nobody.
EDG need a huge play from somebody now.
Didn't hit him.
Kang. 1 kill off of that.
Go to.
Question is it even enough? Valorant, plant, stuck and committed. Extension now into the round, into the post plant. Paranoia is set up, Prowler as well. That gets the confirmation and acknowledgement, but a shot missed. Overdrive round to the side in the corner. No one to play off of it. In for the back of the side, landing them all up. Kang with 3, Nightfall.
He's solo.
Last one left, and he is gone.
Damn, and that was looking good for FUT, bro. But
They
Kankan.
needed a miracle, and Kankan delivered. Of course it was him. The up shot on the entry, the pop of
That wood, man, the Roaring Thunder didn't hit him, man. That's why.
The back of his initiator utility and dodging that breach ult. EDG got completely stuck there. Not a great post plant setup either from FUT, trying to play very heavy on-site against that Nightfall. Difficult to make that work. But there you go, as soon as you get the op into Kankan's hand, suddenly the defense decided to go A.
Yeah, full control over towards A, but the question is, can they clear Chichu? Cloudburst, it's an intelligent way to try and get your way and slip past into the side as well. Chichu still set up, still
that was nice.
My goodness, he was under a tremendous amount of pressure.
Arkapitan has Valkyrie split.
Lifeline is delivered, and this could be that 12th round that they were looking for.
Zvug has
Evacuation, backing away, Pit into the post, and Smoggy's fast, rapid into it. Ult, not dead yet, he's back into the fray, back into the fight. That is absurd.
He tried.
Connects onto the feet, and Captain roots into the side.
Nobody didn't go, bro.
Spraying and praying. Kang left alone now. In a 1v2, just the operator in his hands. You might have to call this one quits.
That was a nice try, bro.
He won't be able to buy an up again. EDG are at 11. They're already in the lead. You don't need to take risks like this and potentially lose a weapon that's so important for making your defense function. So as heartbreaking as it is, he's got to just let this one slip away. EDG is creeping.
He's hunting it out.
Oh, if he gets
He's hearing.
Yeah, but the question is, will he be able to catch him? This guy is going to be lightning fast, getting all the way away from them here in the sound cues. Insanely as well, this hard read. I don't know if it is a hard read, but FUT just already making a move over towards the C side. EDG wants nothing to do with the A contestation. He can feel the pincer. They tried that move on him before, and he's not going to fall prey for it this time. He survives and tries to play for his life.
So last time, they also planted towards Mound, didn't take any spawn or waterfall control.
Doing it again. This time trying to play for Mounty here. So many footsteps, EDG, you absolute madman. Paranoid up though, blinded, he needs some help, and bailout will be afforded and wrist played. Now as the squeeze is coming in, Rolling Thunder at least to relieve that pressure. Smokey is ridiculous. Can't quite squeeze himself right through the doors. It just closes shut between him and the site. It's going to be flipped around once more. FUT though, only 2 of their players surviving. One ways, blooming and blossoming. FUT are scrambling now. Players rummaging and rumbling towards the site. This is just absolutely absurd for Fallen to deal with. Damage done. Dodging and weaving. Phantom in hand. CNED the last one left, but not for much longer.
Man, mad point for EDG.
Timeout.
As you already mentioned, it can come from any one of these players. They're talented and skilled enough to be able to do so. CNED rips it away, stun connecting though, and a bit of counter spam. Just the rifles in hand. That's nice work. Spike's going to be dropped down hard, committed and past that point of really no return. FUT though have to make some compromises. EDG opening this door with a Paranoia swing. Rifle blade. EDG. This guy is a menace, and he is going to save the day, isn't he? Simon quick on their trail right from behind. Will make the same mistake again as the doors open wide. Got to flip the side, and this time they do plan towards it.
Yeah, now they're planting towards spawn. But Mr. Fallen doesn't feel confident about getting over there. He has a teleport. They've actually planted for spawn.
The money from EDG is not that good,
and no one's playing spawn.
Deep Sea's close, Haunt as well, smokes in their face, EDG.
That was so close.
Chances, the
1v1.
primed and ready, and now the ult's let loose. This guy might have found that chance, follow the trail, and you might be rewarded just with the map win, but as it fades away, classic in hand. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me! Nobody!
GG!
God. That's how the map finishes!
That's insane.
Ridiculous fashion. EDG take FUT's pick of Lotus.
Oh my god, man.
It could come from anyone, it could come from anywhere. I think the C's that he threw pulled EDG off the high ground.
There's no way.
I think so.
There's no way.
EDG ended up being dragged down to the floor.
Replay?
That's a 0.25 in YouTube job if I've ever heard one, but that's map 1 wrapped up. What a series. Electric all the way through. Let's get to it then. EDG with a setup here, nice early haunt up and over the top. That's not going to be pre-aimed. I mean, I think it's supposed to be landing on top of the grate as well, but it ended up missing and still getting the value here. Spam, shots fired right through the smoke. In through a short, jump spot not punished. Kang over the nade. Push them back and away on either side here. It's a battle on multiple fronts and a wrap around by Mr. Fallen. Unexpected. Here's the footsteps.
He's getting the round.
It's a patter of it. Simon. Always bait.
There's another one coming though.
But yeah, Fallen. A lot of areas to look for.
Spider sense.
Just can't quite manage to just get a handle on any of them. At this point here, pistol round. A distant dream for this FUT team. They got CNED and EDG still holding on standby. Oh, and with that fight lost, really no chance in hell. CNED would have to toggle. But the players' positions, EDG not giving anything away, just a slight jiggle, and Simon, he squares up to him. With them losing that shower's control, here's the TP now. FUT going to be asked the question, can they hold this one back? Nade's already rebounded nice and early with the C's. Good connection and a good answer. So Satchel's a little bit iffy there, not able to get out of dodge as the haunt wasn't pre-fired, revealed up most, and they've lost a little bit of control of this one. EDG will have to respond, and he will do so. Wrapping it all the way through. Beautiful control with a rifle. Smokey trying to go straight back at him. Blow into the 1v1. Time getting against him. Kang going to get this spike planted down.
Showstopper.
Online. Showstopper here and ready. Satchel's away still with a rifle. Now lets it loose. Another captain you've got to be fearing for your life. Not a sound, mate. Not a peep. Doesn't want to give anything away. Just has to wait this one out along with the fuse with the pre-fire into the corner. Misjudged by Kang. It was a gamble in the end, but he does reposition with her now at a captain. Hello, stick in this. Revealed! But a bullet to the dome. Enough to deliver.
Yo, that was looking so good for FUT.
It's Kang there who wins the clutch. A little fortunate that he had that showstopper, because otherwise, Ada Captain was breathing down his neck. But it's not Kang really that secures the round for them. The Smoggy 3K. It just comes out of nowhere. Smoggy over here. Being able to get the kill onto CNED is fair enough, but then beautiful
nice, that was so nice.
onto Mr. Fallen and Cracks, and that makes the round winnable for EDG. Otherwise, FUT had the read. Their macro play was better.
They're working with the pistols. Smokes are now down and out. That's going to commit towards the mollies. The Dizzy did not get broken in time, so FUT going to be pushed out of the back of the site here, but they still... EDG forced to respect most of the mollies coming their way. Plant from Simon is committed. The C's does connect, but there's nothing else again to follow up with this one. So we see that extension into the post. The only difference is they don't have the rifles, but again, that might not stop EDG. Haunt, C's I should say. Dizzy, Satchel, up and over now with a showstopper pre-fired. He was just following the trails there.
That's nice, and then
straight down, Kang. Trying to relieve that pressure, Fallen, sticking, have onto the defuse, needs to be...
Oh my.
Sticking it all the way to safety, despite the kills that are flooding in from EDG. Damage definitely done to the economy, but a round win FUT will be happy to walk away with.
Absolutely the case.
3 big ult for EDG now.
Should not have allowed it to get that close.
Yeah,
they
man.
also would have liked to win that round without having to use the showstopper, because now they have an enormous ult disadvantage heading into the rifle round. So I think, all in all, even though the scoreboard would disagree, that's nice. A bit of a win for Edward Gaming.
Yeah.
EDG's ults in particular are the thing to be paying attention to here, but also towards Sand.
Yeah, this one is about to be a brawl in the skirmish. Prowler disrespected EDG. He's way ahead of it. He is traded. Thrash just biting at the heels there. The captain's going to be detained.
Barbecue!
Brought down. Not expecting this though. Mr. Fallen just anchoring,
holding
it down, locked down the position, but finally struck from behind. But it's a little bit too late here for Smoggy. Brings it to that 1v2 with the spike hard committed into the site. Again, hard task ahead of him. Pre-firing away into the corners. Double.
Forge drift.
Timeout.
Seeking to offset the disadvantage. Chichu. It was almost there, man. Almost good enough, just dancing around the bullets for a moment, but just couldn't reset the aim in time.
I like the call here to drive it quickly into B. Mr. Fallen's got to realize quickly that that's what's going on. Ada Captain might be screwed here.
Yeah, he's fully revealed up here. There's too much to deal with the Dizzy.
There's no way.
Damage done, potentially through the bodies as well. He's playing Mr. Fallen in, but again, tip-tap at the rifles. Tip-tap at the shoes as well. Great movement from the EDG players.
This is looking good for EDG.
Into this one here. And Kang will lock down that sight line. Nobody to be able to
doesn't miss this shot, bro.
One.
Never in his
Control
life.
has been
Never in his
given up.
life.
CNED might be the playmaker. No, brought down to his knees. So just the one, and it's Cracks. They seem to be acutely aware exactly where he might be playing
gotta
from.
save, man.
Chooses to back away.
Jay is working his way forwards again. What a risk.
Yeah, super risky. Just don't know where this operator's going to be, and not just that, you don't know where the players are going to be.
Viper speed for
Know
Chicho.
to punish. Make him think twice about it. EDG going to be paying with his life yet again. Cracks. So he's going to play spoiler inside the smoke. Has to dodge most of the util coming his way, including the bullets. Nobody with the plan as well. Here's that reload, but sprays away and does reveal his position. Seen it up and over the top. He's praying that the head will be revealed to him, but nobody graceful enough to oblige.
One is logo on best one.
The aim of the game here for EDG. Haunt wraps its way through into
If
the
they
back.
lose this,
he's going to be spotted.
they're gonna be on
Straight from
April.
Mana Captain. Good to clear this one through and away. Dizzy, but over the top with the wall. Gives him that cover. Kang full running.
Yo, man, he whiffed. He whiffed. He whiffed.
It's a ridiculous.
This is bad for FUT. This is bad for FUT. This is worth 2 rounds.
Have no more chances available to them.
Okay.
And CNED has to concede the space, has to concede the round.
And it's getting so much value
Yeah, that
because
whiff, man.
FUT are getting antsy. And it's forcing mistakes out of them. Maybe not even forcing the mistakes out of them necessarily. It's just the sheer lack of information. Pit B long.
Very aggressive. This is Dizzy going to be using the showstopper. Smokey shuts us down
Good kill by
mid-air.
Smoggy.
But
Better
it's
for the attack
exchanged
instead.
evenly. 4 versus 4
Kankan
now.
still
With
has
that
a
play being
showstopper.
made, you could call
Tissue
for the
with
fast
Viper's
pivot if you
spot.
like. EDG Simon, this time though, choosing the creep and crawl his way in through showers, taking back that control. Swapping it around with the weaponry, no noise made. Control gained, and
Died
ZMJ
with the
just
fit
seeks
as
to get
well.
that
Yeah,
mid-round
J
information.
again, man.
Will
You
be
cannot die like that, bro.
Molly has to rebound, and they know exactly where it is. It's blood in the water, and EDG are
Thank
keen
you,
for
dude.
it.
No money for FUT, man.
Another
2
situation where
before.
EDG gets punished going for that.
Nightfall for Cracks.
And EDG's ults looking
They're gonna
insurmountable
save.
at
They're
this
gonna
point.
save. Smart decision.
FUT.
Timeout.
Pit if it was laid down by EDG, but he's nowhere near this A site. That gives free ground for EDG. Smokes it down. Thrash now going to be used. Orbital strike to clear just out that potential player. Snakebite up and around to the side here. There is no showers control for EDG. That is it in the danger zone. Plant down now. Nobody going to be aiming to get that one, but it's pre-fired down and away. And the pit, a bit preemptive here from EDG.
Very much so.
Yeah.
It's going to stop them from controlling really important sightlines. It's going to make it much easier for FUT to deny plant.
And the A side is just entirely split up in twine.
If they go through the teleporter, EDG is waiting.
This is really where it gets awkward. Start to see the untested nature of these compositions as well, because, I mean, hesitancy, to me right now, is looking like a bit of just uncertainty of what to do into this spot here. They know that showers is a problem. They can't quite clear it again. Nobody going to go for a second round of things. Wingman back online. Nightfall called, but want to fight. This time held down as the rifle's in hand. Running and gunning at a captain. Brings down nobody. Right from behind, though, Smoggy strikes back. And one left alone. It's EDG. Once more asked to do way too much. They don't even want the A side. Taking it. Okay, I mean, TP.
This is so tragic from EDG's point of view. He was in hookah the entire round. If only he'd waited there, maybe he could have caught Kankan, but of course he rotated.
Spike planted.
He is going to be unexpected. Having said that, Smoggy's watching.
Yeah, he is. Might have even spotted him there. Unorthodox angle.
Man, good half for EDG, bro.
Lot to clear.
They're playing
Not
good
enough.
Valorant,
Just with the
dude.
bulldog in his hand. So an 8-4 finish.
Gone here.
CNED wants to square up to this one here. He's trying to be cool, calm, and collected with the aim, but not really enough to survive. He did get the one before the trade comes through. Instant reaction, FUT make their way over towards B, but the Spike is, I guess, different ideas about it. Mr. Fallen's moving in a different direction. They know that A is completely opened up here with the TPs heard and called. EDG now have lost all semblance of map control.
And FUT planning for the back side here. Flipping the map in a way that they really struggled to on Lotus, but here on Bind, understanding how important that is. Cracks is in a great position to backstab, as the rest of EDG should be focused on going down short.
You can hear the footsteps. Fallen catches it, sees the 2 of them. Mosh still available, ready and waiting for this, and striking from behind. Cracks Happy to deliver the death blow, at least to Chichu. Flashes in util, a little bit too much to overcome. Tapping away with a ghost in hand. Smoggy is crouching for dear life and even just returns the fire himself. 2v3 though. They need a lot more where that came from. Time starting to get away from them. At a captain.
Okay, man. We got a game.
And then make a very unwinnable post. What a shot from CNED.
Okay, if he's firing like this, it's not just a chance. They might even be able to take this map. Shutting down a star player of China. Prowler gliding past. Could bait somebody right in here in the footsteps, maybe. Simon's back onto the angle.
He knows this is fake pressure in showers now. This is great information for Simon.
And he's moved right past it. EDG might be getting a closer look and a tango. Simon does not expect it. The game of those timings. They both
Yo,
they
if
had
he
the
could win
read,
this
but
round,
EDG,
man.
when it comes out on top.
They're so back.
Even if he did just have that pistol in hand. Never to push this one back now. No plant denial. So Mr. Fallen gets that extension.
Is he just going for the save?
EDG is
I like this, man. I like this.
The call to just not even play into it.
That's what all the Chinese fans are hoping EDG can do as well. But Kankan's going to get shut down. That light armor not helping.
Yeah, a bit of miscommunication, I think, as well, that sightline was open. Right for the taking here, FUT. They're pouncing on the chance.
Playing by FUT, man.
Another plant down, 2 players left to stand. Smoggy might just want to save this rifle. Simon can go hunting, poking around, maybe
try to go up on.
Guns out of hands of them, but again, the question remains, do you want to be generating these ults for them? Because one away, CNED, Mr. Fallen, they're holding on to these angles. Fallen's got it.
Timeout.
Unconventional location for it. Jump spot and haunt. Right, abound and through. Thrash is going to try and lead the way, pave a chance potentially for them to get themselves into their site. Kang forced and pushed back and away. Chichu playing spoiler. Rifle spray down. Barely escaping off to the side as well. This fight's happening all over the bloody place with a spike in his laps. Chichu might have done enough. Just needs to back away and survive here. Barely getting around the corner. Rifle reload on point. Spam through the corner. This guy is low. But the damage done, as I said prior,
he's going to get caught.
Might be enough.
Can he take another
one? Yeah, I mean, there's fire from every single avenue. Re-clear cord. EDG trying to go with this one. A bit more pace as well. That's Dizzy and TP. Re-clear around. CNED, he's offloaded the ult as well. And now everybody scatters right to the win. This is just sloppy gaming.
He's one shot as well, one Vandal body shot, and he goes down in that situation. He's popped the ultimate there just to try to stabilize the round. So it's a 3v3 at the end of the day, and I think EDG will be super happy about how this one has turned out. As bonkers as it seemed, they've actually reset into a situation where they can win. They've even got the read correct. 2 players defending A.
With 20 seconds remaining.
All the time
becoming an issue. Rotating away though. Simon Haunt didn't see anything. He thinks it's towards B. And there is that Marsh. Nobody waits it out. EDG's planting. There's nothing to clear this one away. He's just trying to walk up onto the angle. He does spot him. Weak enough. Bullet to the chest, as you all mentioned. Now down to that 2 versus 3. Mosh overhead. Dizzy alongside it. All combined. Wingman. Get that first tap. Force them out wide. Simon. That is a Ferrari peak on the swing. Coming straight to the defense. Jumping, hopping up onto the box. EDG, they stem the bleeding.
Double stack up towards Hookah here. Going for a push, EDG. It's all about timing.
No way. Trying to take this one again.
Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, good trade.
Adjustment with the rifle lane, but it's traded. So 4 versus 4.
Good that he got one, man.
That's where we stand in round 18. Smokes up in their face. FUT. They have the position, could try and explode out into this one, and they're going to do just that now. Nobody's going to push this one back and away. Prowler in his face nade as well. Got to respect that. Tiptoeing around most of this util. Falling with the plan as well. That's Wingman sprayed. Down and away. Another chance here, but do they have a second wave of util? EDG might just try and put a stop to it. No, and a captain gets that extension and an ult earned. Orbital strike to carry forwards into the next. It's good into this post plan. FUT might be favored.
They still have Molly as well.
Control over lamps. Held down, pre-fires around, C's dropped, and players alongside
that was bad play, bro.
This one out, forwards and away.
Would screw up there.
Crouch and spraying at a captain. He has no time or rest to take this one. Simon with the tap, it does force out that orbital strike, but Kang. My God, man. Running
My God, man.
And EDG, they take away another one.
Timeout.
KangKang with the op. Posted back up. Chances now. Had a captain. Top of the fountain. Needs to stay alert. Doesn't know which angle it's going to be. Barely a leg spotted out and through.
Even if you pressure him, though, he's got the showstopper in his back pocket.
Yeah.
So you can't run him down this time.
So we can afford to play this one a little bit more close. He doesn't even catch onto the corner. I mean, CNED's failed to even clear this one here. It's used as a response. At least EDG going to be getting util pulled back out of them. B-Long controls conceded and given up. Wingman spots it. Nobody. You're really going to try and take this fight. Live and true here. It's a showstopper. It's already used preemptively. 25 seconds left. The door's open, wide open.
What is he doing?
Doesn't matter, man. Slow play all you like here. Stumbling.
EDG strike.
Struggling to even put a stop to it. TP pivots though. Round and round we go. Smoggy. He's ADS. He's locked it up. Pit dropped down to try and get them into spot as well. But
man, they invest everything. They lose the round, dude. They played that in a weird way.
Almost unwinnable. Smoggy was the last chance, the last hope for EDG.
Who's got to save this, dude?
Out and away, EDG have control. Deep flanks occurring all through the middle of the map here. Might be looking to try and take that fight, and the call is made by FUT to refight. They don't want to flip the map at all. Just trying to take it with the weaponry, but it does open them up to risky plays. KangKang's from behind. Prowler in their faces. Out of captain's watching. No way, the timing's just about missed, and he hears it. Sound cues around. Chaos incarnate occurring before our bloody eyes. Stingers away. Molly dropped down. Noise and time.
Patience, KangKang.
Missed. The sheriff in hand. KangKang just cannot make it work. This is, as I said, all over the place. Chichu. Know where he is. They know they lost control of this one, but it is controlled in the end by FUT to bring it to that 10-10.
Both teams winning vitally important rounds and then being able to secure follow-ups. So that the ults, I say secure follow-ups.
You have one bullet left. Hey up, Chichu.
He's looking good with the sheriff today, man.
Right. There's absolutely no way. 1v2. Taking a peek at a captain's way ahead of it again. He pokes his head out. 1v1. You can't be letting him get away with this. Not in the slightest. Pre-aim into the wall again. Another reload online. But this is so damn precarious. Retreat by Cracks. Backs away.
At some point, Shishu's got to go for the spike.
And when does that timing come? Peeking through again. Uncertainty at the back of the mind of Cracks as well. Spot 6.
Man, that was a genius play, bro. Not gonna lie. Nice try.
It is so
nice try.
Damn messy.
Don't count him out of any round.
Yeah, that was a nice try, bro.
My mistake there, assuming that FUT had got that one sealed up. Wasn't familiar with EDG's eco game, apparently. 10-10 though. Both teams have let slip opportunities. It looked like FUT had a huge one to be able to get back into the game, and it looked like EDG had it. You know, they were 10-8 up, ready to run away with things. Well, the Mosh as well. Lineup thrown.
Now a Nightfall as well. Going to be used to supplement. In through the back of the side, KangKang. It's an off-angle hold in through Lambs as well. Has to be cautious, and he's worried, but still takes the peek and the timing. Trying to make a go of things here. The call is made to try and fight this one. Showstopper in the hands of CNED. There's a danger. KangKang, though, he's weaved his way past most of this, and it just glides straight past him. Whistles through, a tap away. EDG able to offset it, at least with the movement. Survives another day here. Chichu, though, rapidly approaching out for the side. There is Chaos. Again, occurring before our very eyes. Chichu, he's isolated, caught into the corner, out through showers here, just trying to make it.
Yo, this is looking so good now.
A bit winnable. Nobody to defuse is going to be.
No bullets. No bullets.
A rifle spam. Not enough. No players are FUT surviving. EDG get that one round lead now, up to 11. Here's that one. Snake bite dropped. Let's break it with the thrash there. A lot of bullets, though, going to be gliding right past, along with the Dizzy. That's a connection haunt. Nothing to offset any of this util. FUT getting full value from this one, but they can't get to the back of the site. Doesn't even matter. They'll let the util do the work.
Yo, a lot of two, man.
It's Molly's organ being used in conjunction on one another, and with the right aim in hand, it's the only thing
bullets.
steady the course. EDG got to put a stop to this.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
Rattle in the bar.
1v2.
This guy unleashed another captain now.
Captain. Zapăcitul de lider. The IGL.
Pick up the pieces. One player left still onto the side. He's got to know that Smoggy might be here. Haunts there. Picks up the spike. Reload. Not even tapping. Doesn't even expect it. But now knows. Isolating the fight into the 1v1. And another tap here.
It's him, man. It's him.
How the hell do you play this one? Out of captain. Not expecting.
He loves this kind of.
Trained onto the angle. But Smoggy finds it. And the 12th round, eventually, it was
Smoke
a
is
late
cold,
goal
bro.
to get there. But EDG smiled
Maybe
on their
point. I'm
faces.
not sure about FUT money, bro.
Smoggy is putting on a masterclass in terms of his smoke utility here as well. The smoke that he's putting down on the left side towards Cubby is actually allowing them so much control.
That was a
over
great
backside.
shot.
Look how difficult it is in these replays for FUT to try to break through that when they peek. They're not going through the smoke. Smoggy pierces the Merc, is able to actually be able to deliver them the final kill in a 1v1 clutch.
GG Roti, man.
Kang
Yo.
back to the old
If
classic,
EDG win here,
they're
gonna be 2-0 on the Maya, man.
To deal with on his own.
That's crazy,
Everyone
man.
else on
Maybe China's the better
Stan
region,
Day
dude.
Making the read.
Does he still get that connection? Nobody will pick that one back up. They're leaving lamps nice and empty just because of that orbital.
Well,
strike.
that is still game. That is still game.
Don't want to fall prey to it.
Showstopper for Kankan.
How are FUT going to get the read?
Orbital strike for other captain.
Nobody's hard committed.
Stinger for
Surprise,
EDG.
now going to be dropped down here, and now the orbital strike alongside it. So space does have to be given up with the horns up and over. Reveal onto the 2. Nade's going to rebound. CNED, you're
he's
so
solo,
down,
he's solo.
Up still trying to play off this util. He's been dropped. Orbital strike now going to be earned and now going to be used on either side here. There's a skirmish occurring. Showers
what a
control
shot,
is
man.
EDG's, and with it,
Oh
the
my god,
round
this is
almost
GG.
inevitable.
This
And
is
the captain
GG.
of the
GG.
But into the open arms, EDG.
Oh my god.
Finish for their opening game of champs.
What a way to start things off here in Seoul. Instantly dispelling all of the bad vibes that were acquired during their flat performance at Shanghai when they were in front of their home crowd. They go straight into the next event, instantly 2-0.
Thank you.